Maximo, can you turn up your mic a little bit?
My mic. All right, let's see.
Okay, now we're definitely echoing now.
Yeah.
Shit. Any better?
A little more.
All right, I'm gonna be headed on out, guys. I will see you guys later for the what is it? Exceed
Okay.
commentary.
Yeah. Catch you later.
Should we adjust something?
If you want, maybe you could just have Plasmo and Maximo do the commentary, and you just focus on the gameplay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
talking and playing is generally a bad idea, I would say. I mean, Mark can do it, but it's tough.
It's something you have to practice, yeah. Okay, so
Yeah.
feel free to hop off. Yeah, feel free to hop off the voice channel.
Or we can just ban him.
Get banned. Gonna ban you, dude. Actually, I'm gonna turn down your volume, so you can still hear us. Who's echoing? Is it me?
I don't know. Who is it?
Okay, I'm gonna leave. Tell me if the echo's still there.
Echo.
Hello.
Echo.
Hello. We can talk. Is the echo still going on? No, it doesn't seem like that. Yeah, it's fine.
I don't think so.
No, it's good.
Okay. Can I start?
Yeah, you can start.
It's you, Plasmo. You're echoing.
What the hell? Why am I echoing?
Or Orc. It's you or Orc. Because they're still echoing. Going.
Okay, let me try rejoining.
Go for headphones.
Fixing sound.
All right, give me 1 second. I'll...
Okay. Okay, talk.
Okay, is this any better?
I think it was Orc.
Seriously?
It's still
It's still
echoing.
echoing for me when you talk.
What am I gonna do about that?
So Ohm call was innocent. So I'm gonna unmute him. Okay, Ohm, we're unmuting you because it wasn't you echoing.
It's okay.
Okay.
Actually, no. I'm gonna mute him again. He's focusing on the game.
Okay, can I start? This is...
Sorry, not yet. The echoing on the mics.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure that out. Hold on. Why is this...
Okay, so what we'll do is we'll roll in 5 min. Can you solo mode if everything goes completely wrong, class?
I have no idea.
Oh my
But I
god.
turned down my volume a little bit, so maybe it's me after all. I remember some.
They can
issues in
hear
the
you.
past.
I can hear you on stream, by the way, Mark. I'm just saying.
Oh.
So I turned down my volume. Is it better now with the echo?
No, it's still echoing.
Damn. So I will use headphones. Just a moment.
Oh yeah, throw in some headphones.
So what about this?
Yes?
It's
No,
still
it's not.
echoing for me at least.
Oh, okay.
And I'm on headphones now.
Let me leave. Make sure it's not me.
So, still echo going on? Yeah, for me at least.
Is
yeah.
there?
Yes.
Is there an echo? This is not good. Okay. Is everything good to go? Any echoes on my end?
No echoes on my end. Oh, actually, yes, there is.
There is.
Yeah, it's still there.
Let's see.
Echo's still there. Yeah, for me.
I mean, I hear a little bit from Plasma's end, but okay. So I guess we're good to go, Mark. Is that what I'm hearing? Okay. Okay.
Okay. Hi everyone, this is Judgement Silversword.
Are we live yet?
No game.
No game audio.
One moment. Oh, why? Is it worse?
Yes, it's too quiet still.
Better.
Okay. Looks like the
Little
run
more.
started. A second.
Is it nice? Can hear you talk on stream, Uncle, just
Mark is saying a tiny bit more.
Okay. Like this.
Guess it should be okay.
Okay, we can start, right?
Yeah,
Okay,
we can.
let's go.
Looks like it.
Let's go. This is Judgement Silversword. I'm going to try normal with high scoring. That means no miss and no shield.
For the most of the game.
Yeah.
So yeah, for those who don't know this game, it originally came out on the Wonder Swan, right? But because no one has this handheld console, no one was really able to play it. It was pretty much inaccessible. And then later on the Eschatos port on the Xbox 360, it actually got a port as well, the first one I think. And it's a really good game, so if you don't know this, check it out. And here it's... Yeah, Since is pretty much the same engine, right? A little bit different from the system, but graphics and stuff. But Judgement Silversword, it's all about the multiplayer when it comes to score, right? And the multiplayer you see when you kill an enemy, those red little numbers popping up, and they increase when you hit enemies. And are we going to see a restart or what's happened? Oh. And what's also important is the end of stage bonus, but most of the score I think comes from the multiplier. So you always want to point blank, you want to kill waves quickly to get the time bonus, and about the shot itself, one important thing to notice here is that usually you have a straight shot and a wide shot, but there's a glitch in the game that lets you, if you map them both on the same button or on varying frequencies of two buttons and then put this on autofire, you can actually shoot the straight one and the wide one at the same time. And of course that's super effective for point blanking, and even from far away it's very effective. So you see Omco using this special glitch shot for the whole game basically. And whereas the game starts out comparatively tame, I would say, it gets on later it gets on really nasty as well when you get to see the boss rushes and everything. But it starts out beginner friendly, I would say. About the waves themselves, most of them are fixed, but some enemies also have random bullet patterns, so it's a mix of both. You get a lot of extents, so you see he's on 5 lives already. I'm not sure about the conditions to get those extents, but you regularly get them, and they drop on the bottom, and then you have enough time to collect them. So the amount of enemies killed then, like every 100, every 200 enemies, stuff like that. Yeah, makes sense.
On that last boss there, he also milked some of the enemy's missile attacks for some extra points, which you will also see on the Area 13 boss as well, since that comes out. Right. It's gonna be interesting to see if the no miss, no shield bonus can be kept up for the rest of the game, just because the multiplier is just gonna keep increasing the longer you go without dying.
Yeah, so what it does, it increases ×1 with every stage done on no miss, no shield, or how does it work specifically? So it's not one area, but a couple of areas. So here we are for the first boss, and you can build this one for the missiles. And you see they give a good multiplier each. So he will milk it for, I think, like 3 waves or something. It's a pretty easy score increase here. Scoring wise, for live run, I think Omcolo's aiming for around 80 to 100 million. And he recently broke 100 million as well, so that's about his PB. And this is probably the last set of missiles, right? Yes. Oh, I see.
Yeah, boss tries this game up really quick, from what I remember seeing.
But you still get the boss destruction bonus even if it times out. Or did you actually kill it? Also, if you're wondering why the score is still so low compared to the goal of 80 to 100 million, actually the 2 last boss has a huge scoring bonus, so this is what most of your score comes from. Well, maybe not most of it, but a significant chunk.
We've got these little spiky enemies. They can home onto your position, so either kill them or make sure they can hit you.
Yeah, they can be quite dangerous actually, and their position is random as well. Yeah, this section can be quite tough as well, because it's random and you don't want to use your shield. We haven't seen the shield yet, so we don't even know what it looks like. That's great. Yeah, this one's... it can be mean, especially if you want to go for the no miss, no shield bonus. Yes, made it. Better kill those off with shield.
Nice. Got all of them. Very nice.
Yeah, this shield boss we will see another time later on, but then in a group of 2. But even a single shield of those is quite difficult sometimes. So the first attack, as you might be able to tell, is random, of course. The next one, this one, the whip attack is quite easy, you just go around and tap dodge. And then the lasers, if you do it like this, is also not a problem. So the issue is the second attack. Oh, well, third actually, so this one. And it has 2 forms, so after it is about 2 loops through the first form, it will go to the second, and then it will continuously speed up. And it can be quite tricky as well if you don't watch out. So now it goes over to the second form. And if you keep shooting it, it will go faster each time and shoots out more bullets until it dies. I think you can go around it, because at one point you're just not able to dodge it anymore. Yeah. Yeah, the music in this game I like a lot as well. It's really good. It's really fitting the atmosphere of landing on this planet here and then going to some sort of other dimension. I mean, I don't really understand the story of it, if there is one, but the pacing of the game is really good. It's almost as if the stage transitions tell a story by themselves. So now the game is getting a little bit more difficult from here on. Slowly starts now.
Spreads and shots.
Yeah, most of it for this area is random as well, so you really have to anticipate the positions and the combinations of the different enemies. Ooh, made it. Oh, didn't make it. Damn. So, what dying does is actually reset your minimum multiplier back to 1 again. So now he has to slowly build it up, and the score loss is probably pretty huge. But just for survival, of course, it's not too bad. I mean, he has 9 lives, so... but scoring-wise, it's pretty bad. So do you see this enemy as well? It's the second time it's appearing, right? So these mid-size enemies and the mid-bosses and the bosses all come back and then in a greater amount, which is pretty cool, I think. So now you have 3 of those, which is quite a tough part as well. You can point blank at least 1, and then the next attack is really difficult still. So this can be very hairy, but he's doing a great job. And here you can see the hitbox dimensions of your ship, so it's smaller than you might think. I mean, normally you would probably expect from just the layout, the outlook of this game, that it maybe features a bigger hitbox, but it's pretty small actually. So more of those spiky enemies. They can be very nasty, yeah. Made it, okay. Oh, that was tight. Nice.
Wow.
That's pretty good.
That didn't even know
Yeah.
you could misdirect that last spread.
Yeah, I mean, that's the first time I see it, to be honest. Oh, and here's another shield, but this time it's double shield. Oh, those are actually not shields, those are mirrors or something, right?
Yeah, it's mirror shields.
Oh, mirror shields, well, it's both, alright. So, how you approach this best is because the boss phases, remember those shields have 2 different phases, right? You don't want to overlap them, so ideally you want to have the phase transitions for both shields at the same time. So you have to watch out during the first phase of both of them to damage them equally, which is very difficult, as you can see. The attacks are overlapping, and it's a pretty tough part actually. So at one point you will transition one of the shields to the second phase, obviously, and the plan then is to not shoot this shield in the second phase, but just to shoot the other shield to make them both go over to the second phase.
Great. See if we can pull it off.
So now, the shield in the middle is in the second phase, and he just wants to aim at the other one. And it's very finicky because you don't know how much HP they have. So you just have to get a feel. It takes lots of experience to do that right. And you don't want the phase 2 shield to do a faster attack that becomes impossible to dodge, because then you have to go around, and that's basically not how it works. You will die. Yeah, that's a very tough... Oh, actually he destroyed the first shield first, and now he can just kill the second one, which just went to the second phase as well. So I don't think that was supposed to happen, but in the end it worked out alright. It was very risky actually.
Yeah. He's got some nice damage when it was transitioned to the fast phase, I think.
Yes, definitely. Yeah, great. So that part is really difficult.
Point like here, shield, get the multiplier up.
So now we're approaching this second planet, red planet. Yeah, this is some very clever misdirection again. Especially with all those spiky enemies coming from the sides, and then you have to dodge the one in the spots. Really interesting how he's approaching it. Yeah, this is just a fill-up wave. Just stay and shoot and you will be fine.
Yeah. The stage is pretty long, I think. We have areas.
Yeah. At 12 lives already. But don't underestimate the difficulty of the last boss rush, so you will die a lot there. There's a very good amount of bonus you get from lives remaining as well. I think it's like 2 million or something. I would have to check that. Ah, good. And the multiplayer is not looking too bad either, so we build up a good one again in the 15 region. So 11 seems to be the minimum multiplier at the moment, so it can't go lower than this. Ah, it's 10 still. You can theoretically get up to 99, but that's maybe not going to happen in this one.
I'm not sure.
Here you can just camp in the corner and dodge a little bit.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so 12 seems to be the minimum multiplier right now. Just, yeah. So it's this guy with the sword. That's really tough one. So he can easily ram you. This is very carefully routed, everything. And look at the multiplier, it just went crazy if you point blank it with your shield. And if you kill it now, you get a huge bonus, because the base value of this enemy is pretty high. Well, it's dropping as well, so...
Yeah. You go use shield again once just to kill it.
Yeah, killed it. And while it's exploding, you can still shield it for some extra multiplier. And more bosses. This one is really difficult. There's some very, very difficult. So this one is aimed to just stay in the middle and it does nothing, because it's all aimed away from you. Second one is fine as well, I would say. But then it becomes quite difficult, as you can see. So these green lasers are not too much of a problem, but then we get to see some other lasers later on, and these are real pain. Oh, this is very difficult. Check out this one. So it's completely random, this one. Yeah, too bad. But almost.
Oh, right at the very end.
Yeah, too bad.
Yeah.
This one is really tough as well. So these yellow lasers are just waiting to kill you just in front of you. That's very, very difficult to attack. Very carefully, not get in panic and dodge out the shit. These red rocks are also random, and they have huge hitboxes, so it's very, very difficult. And again, this one is another difficult attack, so from now on. And it gets faster and faster, and he makes it. So these lasers are even worse. This is probably the worst attack of the boss, at least for me. It looks like you can just tap dodge it, right? But that's not quite how it goes, because sometimes they can just ram into you. Their appearance is random on screen, and they can weirdly speed up. And this last one it's so difficult, really. And you see, you get walled like in no time. It's a very, very difficult attack. And then it starts out with this one. So second phase of this boss in particular is very tough. And it's very bullet hell kind of game as well. So it first doesn't look like that, because maybe of the graphics you think, but then just goes all out. Ooh, it's a nasty one. But still, I mean, resource-wise, lots of lives to go, so it's probably not too bad.
Yeah.
So kill the boss with a 36 multiplier. That's great for score.
Okay.
Some nice explosion graphics as well. So let's see how it goes.
Yep.
So here we are, more bosses. Basically, it's just bosses at this point. And this one's so cool. I mean, I really like the whole aesthetics of this game in general. Like some weird kind of epiphany going on or something, at least that's how it feels like. Yeah, this is just tap, tap, tap. And now, not even tapping. Oh, is it tapping? I don't know. But...
Well, you just got within that gap.
Oh, this was aimed, I guess, yeah. This is pretty much random. But not too... yeah, good job. Oh, this one. This is just hell. So again, those lasers are just waiting in the middle of the screen, taunting you, and then suddenly they rush down. And it's so tough to keep track of the lasers on the one side and just not get trapped by the other bullets as well. So it's a very tough one.
Nice.
And more bosses, you guessed it. Another judge. I like it how they don't call it boss, but judge. So yeah, this guy... damn.
Ooh,
Oh yeah. Well, this this reminds us of course of Dodonpachi, I guess. The Hibachi blue all around bullet is pretty much the same, but this one will stop and then it will speed up again. And especially when it's speeding up now, it's like very tricky to dodge. Ah, great, it made it. I think this is positioning, so not too bad, but this one is very tough again. You have to do this on reaction everything. Oh. Damn. But still, looking good on lives. Here you can go inside and you are safe. This is incredibly difficult, so we thought for a long time that this would actually be an impossible attack. But now, when you get trapped in those bullets, look at the death animation. And you can't do anything, you can't move. This is amazingly cool. And you just lose a life. Nice, made it. And another extend. Maybe the last one. This is the true last boss. So there's a huge scoring trick where you want to suicide at the very last time of the boss and then fly into it during your iframes